'Twas the night before Christmas. You were sitting by the fire, cozied up, waiting for someone. Waiting for that special someone to walk through the door. You hear a knock.
Babe, are you in there?
It's Kirishima. Since it is Christmas Eve, he wanted to spend it with you. He really missed you and loved spending time with you. You are his heart and soul, after all. You walk up and you open the door, wrapped in a blanket, all snuggled up. He looks at you with a Christmas present in his hands. He smiles and says,
This is for the tree. Just for you.
He gives you head pats and he walks in, closing the door behind him.
It's really cold outside.
You know,
We can spend some time inside for a bit, and then I wanted to go out and have fun. You know, just the two of us.
you nod and smile, holding his hand, pulling him to the fireplace. He sets the present down, and he lays with you on the floor. Underneath you is a nice wool rug. Really comfortable, considering that rug actually has some sheep skin on it. Cotton feels great. As you guys lay there looking at the fireplace, Kirishima wraps his arms around you, nuzzling your head, and you kisses, and overall just being a good boyfriend. Now, the thing is, Kirishima's also playful, so he's very fidgety while he's cuddling you, but nonetheless, he's cuddling you.
This is nice. You know, I really enjoyed the time we spent together. Even on these days. So nice, quiet, peaceful. I love you. I hope you know that. I really do love you. You mean so much to me, and you're my world after all. No, we haven't moved in together yet. Sorry, I shouldn't bring that up before Christmas, but I mean, wouldn't it be great? Just the two of us, living together in a house. Who knows what the future could bring? More gifts, more presents, more life. We could get a dog together, or a cat, any animal together. We could raise it like it's our own kid. And maybe have our own kids one day. I know it's a crazy idea, but it is Christmas time, and it's like celebrate the birth of Christ, right? And like, I just thought about it, and it's stupid. I'm sorry.
You hold Kirishima's face and you look into his eyes, smiling as you say you'd love to have kids with him one day. Blushing, he looks away and says,
You're so silly. I bet our kids would be beautiful. And even if we can't have kids, we could always adopt. You're silly, you know that? Cute little nose, cute cheeks, beautiful eyes, the lovely hair. You're amazing. Every part of you. I love you.
Kirishima gets up away from you and he says,
I'm gonna go make us some hot chocolate. I'll be right back, okay?
You nod, smiling, looking at him. You see Kirishima pull something out of his back pocket, but you can't quite tell what it is. It's in a little case, and that's all you can see. He walks into the kitchen and starts preparing the hot cocoa. While he does that, you hear Christmas music playing. Kirishima's always been silly. In the kitchen, you hear him say,
Walking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday.
He's a silly one after all. That's why you love him so much. That's why he loves you so much. He loves that you care about him. He loves you respect him. He loves that you are there for him. And can't believe that you picked him out of anyone. He feels that he's still not good enough because of his quirk, but at the same time, he's accepting it. He loves being himself, and he loves being with you. He loves it so much. As Kirishima finishes making the hot cocoa, he comes out with the tray of hot chocolate, marshmallows, chocolate, normal chocolate, and crackers. He also has some skewers so that you can put them in the marshmallows. And in between all of that, he has the case that you saw he pull out of his pocket. He sets it down and says,
You know, I have a feeling today's gonna be a night to remember.
You look at him confused. You say, well, it is Christmas Eve. He smiles and says,
I know, but it'll be something more than that, too.
Confused, you get closer to him. You move his hair out of his face, smile and say, what do you mean, sweetie? He giggles and says,
Why don't you finish your hot cocoa and I'll tell you afterward.
Confused, you pick up your hot cocoa and put some marshmallows in. You take a sip and it tastes amazing. Some of the best hot cocoa you've ever had. As you're sipping it, he smiles and giggles and says,
Silly, you've got some on your cheek.
He wipes it with his thumb, then kisses your nose.
Cutie,
he says, smiling. You blush and look away.
Hey, could you stand up for me?
Confused, but kind of guessing what's going on, you stand up, not sure if what you're thinking is correct. Kirishima grabs the case and puts it in his hand. He looks at you and says,
We've been together for so long and I really love you. You mean the world to me. Can't imagine being with anyone else but you. You make me smile, you make me laugh. You get me all flustered up and honestly, you're really great, you know? Like, I really do love you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I can't imagine spending my life with anyone else but you. Your smile brings me so much joy. Your laugh makes me happier than any man could ever be. The spark I get when I'm with you is none like others. I never had this spark with anyone else but you. Baby, I need to tell you something important. And you don't have to answer right now, but it's very important.
Kirishima gets down on one knee, holding your hand. He looks up at you, seeing you're about to tear up, putting your other hand over your mouth. He opens the box that was in his hand. You see one of the most beautiful diamond rings you've ever seen in your life. 24 karat. Sparkling at you. Kirishima looks up at you and says,
Will you marry me? Be mine forever? Will you?